Bitcoin Series Part 4, The Future of Bitcoin. Welcome back to the final installment of our Bitcoin series. If you've been with us since the beginning, you already know how Bitcoin started as an idea from the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto, survived crashes, climbed to all-time highs, and revolutionized the financial world. If you haven't caught up yet, be sure to check out Parts 1, 2, and 3, because today, we're wrapping it all up and diving into Bitcoin's future. What's next for the world's first cryptocurrency? Let's find out. Bitcoin's evolution. A quick recap. So far, we've covered Bitcoin's origin story, its early adoption by cypherpunks and tech enthusiasts, the rise and fall of major exchanges like Mt. Gox, and how institutional investors are now betting big on it. From being labeled as magic internet money to gaining global recognition as digital gold, Bitcoin has proven itself to be more than just a passing trend. But with great power comes great scrutiny. Regulations, government crackdowns, and scalability issues continue to challenge Bitcoin's journey. Which brings us to the big question. What does the future hold for Bitcoin? Institutional adoption. Bitcoin goes mainstream. Bitcoin is no longer just for the tech-savvy or crypto nerds. Major corporations like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and BlackRock are diving in. Hedge funds, pension funds, and even banks are starting to integrate Bitcoin into their financial models. El Salvador made history by becoming the first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. Could more nations follow? As more institutional money flows into Bitcoin, volatility may decrease, and long-term stability could improve. But does this mean Bitcoin will replace traditional finance, or just exist alongside it? Many believe that Bitcoin could act as a reserve asset for companies, and even entire countries, much like how gold was once used as a backing for fiat currency. If more central banks adopt Bitcoin, we may see a shift in global financial power, where decentralized assets play a much bigger role than they do today. Regulatory battles, the good, the bad, and the ugly now. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, regulations. Governments worldwide are trying to figure out how to regulate Bitcoin without stifling innovation. Some nations are embracing it, while others are cracking down hard. In the US, the SEC is tightening its grip on crypto markets. Meanwhile, Europe is rolling out new crypto frameworks, and China has banned Bitcoin mining. Yet somehow, Bitcoin keeps thriving. So what happens if regulations become too strict? Some say it could push Bitcoin into a gray area, while others believe regulation could legitimize Bitcoin further and lead to even greater adoption. If clear and fair regulations are put in place, more institutional money may flow into Bitcoin, which could boost both its price and mainstream credibility. However, strict regulations could also limit innovation, making it harder for Bitcoin to scale effectively in the financial world. Bitcoin's role, digital gold or global currency. One of the biggest debates is whether Bitcoin is a store of value, like gold, or if it will eventually become a widely used global currency. Supporters argue that Bitcoin's scarcity, only 21 million will ever exist, makes it the ultimate hedge against inflation. On the other hand, critics argue that its high transaction fees and slow speeds make it impractical for everyday payments. With the rise of the Lightning Network, however, Bitcoin payments are becoming faster and cheaper than ever before. Could this technology finally make Bitcoin a viable currency for daily transactions? Another interesting development is Bitcoin's increasing role in smart contracts and decentralized finance, DeFi. While Ethereum has long been the leader in this space, new innovations such as Bitcoin ordinals and runes are showing that Bitcoin may not just be a store of value, it could also power decentralized applications in the future. What's next? Price predictions and the road ahead. All right, let's talk numbers. Where is Bitcoin headed next? Some experts believe Bitcoin could hit $100,000 or even $1 million per coin in the long run, thanks to its increasing scarcity and demand. Others warn of regulatory roadblocks, economic downturns, and technological risks that could hold it back. There's also the halving effect, a major Bitcoin event that happens approximately every 4 years, reducing the number of new Bitcoins created. This event historically triggers massive price increases, and the next Bitcoin halving is set for 2024. Many believe this could lead to a major bull run, pushing Bitcoin to new all-time highs. However, Bitcoin's price will also depend on broader macroeconomic trends. If we see a global financial crisis, Bitcoin could either thrive as a safe haven or struggle if liquidity dries up in the markets. Final thoughts. The end of the series, but not Bitcoin's story. We want to thank you for taking time out to share with us today, but Bitcoin's journey is far from over. Whether you're a hodler, a trader, or just crypto curious, the future of Bitcoin will continue to evolve. One thing is certain, Bitcoin has changed the financial landscape forever. Whether it becomes the backbone of finance, a niche store of value, or something completely new, its influence is undeniable. If you've enjoyed this series, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, stay informed, stay secure, and keep your eyes on the future of finance.